Greetings! Today we're cooking blackened salmon bites. We're serving it in a buttery rice bowl alongside a fresh mango salad and black beans. Balanced, no skimping. In the flavor department, I cannot wait to begin. So yum! Let's start by washing our hands. We have chosen to use long grain basmati rice, and I have 2 cups in here. We're going to wash it until the water is no longer cloudy. And then to cook the rice, we're going to need some water, right? The water has to be above the rice at least half an inch to cook it nice and fluffy. And now we're going to season our rice. First ingredient is grated onion. I have a tablespoon of it. Half a teaspoon of bouillon. Salt to taste. A tablespoon of butter. And a pinch of saffron. This is going to give it a beautiful bright yellow color, and we only need a pinch. A little bit goes a long way. Now stir and taste your water. Ensure your water is well seasoned by tasting it, and you want to do this before you begin to cook. And it is perfect. And now our rice cooks. As our rice cooks, we're going to cut our salmon into bite-sized cubes and then proceed by seasoning it with our blackened mix. For our blackening seasoning mix, we need 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, a little salt to taste, followed by 1/4 teaspoon each of the following ingredients. This is chili powder, smoked paprika, curry powder, lemon pepper, bouillon, white pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. And that is all she wrote. Just a splash of oil. And we're going to now make sure that all of our salmon bites is evenly coated. Coated on all sides. This is exactly how we want it. I'm giving our rice a quick stir because the batter is melted and the saffron also has been steeped in the hot water. So give it a stir, place the lid back on, and continue to cook until fluffy. Our salmon was chilled in the fridge, so now we're going to leave it at room temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes before we cook it. Next, we're going to cook our black beans. I have 3 canned black beans here. Each one of them is 15.5 fluid ounces. I'm just gonna pour them in here because I really like to drain the beans. Okay, all this liquid here. To cook the beans, we'll need about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. And to our melted butter, I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped onion and 1 tablespoon of chopped jalapeno without the seeds. Season with some salt and a pinch of crushed black pepper, and add a clove of garlic, minced or crushed right into it. Now stir the ingredients together and let it sweat. Once it becomes fragrant, we'll add our beans. It's important to use fresh aromatic ingredients to revive and brighten the canned beans, if that's what you end up using. And canned ingredients are convenient, they're great, especially when you're trying to save yourself some time. It takes too long to cook black beans anyway. A pinch of bouillon, a pinch of salt. Of course, you're tasting as you go, so you'll know what you need to add. Another pinch of black pepper. Give it a stir. Taste again. Make sure it's well seasoned to your preference. Now add some water. This is 1/3 cup of water, and then you're going to start mashing, just to get some creaminess going. And I want texture still, so I'm going to mash about half of the beans and leave the rest whole. For the mango salad, we're going to need 2 mangoes. When selecting your mangoes, make sure that they are nice and firm, ripened but firm. And I'm making sure not to cut through the skin. Next ingredient, onions. Jalapeno. Next ingredient, tomatoes, Fresno chili, we need cilantro, a few leaves of that, and then parsley as well. We'll chop them roughly together. We need 1 garlic clove, minced right in, or crushed too. We're going to need the juice of a lime. We'll juice the first half in. The tartness of the lime is going to just brighten everything. And also the oils from the zest really freshen things up. Perfect. And now we're going to need to add some crushed black pepper. About a pinch of that will go a long way. And then also season to taste with your salt. And that is all she wrote. And then give it a mix. And lastly, we're going to hit it with our herbs, the cilantro and the flat leaf parsley. Off to the fridge to rest, and then we'll be serving soon. We are cooking the beans on very low heat setting. And it looks amazing. It looks ready. It's creamy with texture. I have tasted and the seasoning is perfect. So it's ready. We're going to remove it from the range. Keep the lid on to keep it warm. A quick recap of what we have done so far. Our rice is cooked and ready to be served. Our fish has been seasoned with our blackening seasoning. It's ready to be seared and served as well. Our beans also ready. We've removed it from the range. Soon we will be spooning it. And then our mango salsa or salad is chilling in the fridge. So now let's cook our fish. We'll start on medium heat. You want to use a non-stick skillet. And you're going to add a splash of oil, a bit of butter, and the cooking oil is going to prevent the butter from burning. Let this all mesh together. So you want to keep a reasonable distance in between each piece of salmon. We're going to cook them 1 minute on each side because these are smaller pieces of fish. We don't want to overcook them either. Your favorite part is where we are right now. We're about to serve. My favorite part too. So we'll start with the rice. As per usual, this is a rice bowl, so that will always take the lead. So we have these little specks of saffron colored rice bits in there. It's so pretty. Time to taste. Look how lovely the fish is. It's moist. Let's take a look. See that? If it gets any moist than this, we'll be looking at a mush. The fish is moist, it's seasoned well, it's buttery, it's almost melting in my mouth. All of those seasonings and spices, they came together to party. And the rice. And do you see the little specks of yellow from the saffron? The saffron is there, very mild, not overwhelming or overtaking this in any way. So we took some canned beans, boring canned beans, and transformed it into this gorgeous beauty right here. Buttery, seasoned to perfection, and it is also fresh tasting. What a perfect accompaniment. Now let's taste the salad. Oh, wow. Sweet, definitely has a kick in it that sneaks up on you, but it's perfect because it's so refreshing. The perfect bite. Well, let's prove that. So why must you try this rice bowl recipe? Because one, it is balanced. Every component you need in any dish you need to nourish your body is right here in this bowl. And it's also visually appealing to the eyes, isn't it? You've got your protein in different forms. The salmon is a very healthy kind of fish, and it is very tasty. Protein from the beans as well as healthy carbohydrates. And it's creamy, you know, all these beautiful textures. Let's not forget the salad, which is one of the most important components of this rice bowl, because you're getting your vitamins and your minerals from it. And it's also a sweetness that helps to really balance everything, including the tartness from the lime. I mean, you have to try it. You just have to. So try it and then come back with your feedback. Thanks so much for watching. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. It is chop time, so I am gonna walk away and do justice to this rice bowl here. Thanks for watching. Bye.